I noticed a little bit of a fringe side benefit of the recent buying opportunities in precious metals. So, as you guys know, during the pandemic, I made a lot of corrections to my personal lifestyle habits, especially binge eating problems. Lately, when I get tempted to go get my favorite foods, I'm going down to the grocery store, and I'm thinking about a food that's tempting me, and I think about how much silver has to be sacrificed in order to buy whatever food fancies me at that time. It gives me a little bit of pause, right? Earlier in the year, or actually late last year, when precious metal prices were high, it didn't seem like it would cost me a whole lot more to stuff my face, right, or to do a number of other unhealthy things, right. So last year, when precious metal prices were high, I was musing about traveling again, my favorite Gdansk Bay, and also maybe going back in person to the Computer Olympiad conference. I'm a private tutor and I have a few students who love to work in person. And when metal prices were high, I went back to Seattle where the cost of living was high, but it didn't feel like I was sacrificing a lot when I was working with my students, which I really love doing, by the way. And also the fact that my family, they believe in the vaccine, unfortunately, and so they got the vaccine and now they might be more comfortable with me going home. So I didn't feel too badly about mingling with my clients because, well, hopefully my parents are right about the vaccine. We'll have to see about that. Anyway, so now that precious metal prices are low, everything seems to cost a whole lot more, right? So I was at a board game club and I see this girl that I like, and I remind myself if I get into that trap again and spend a lot of money messing around with her, I'm giving up a lot of gold and silver right now, right? At the beginning of the year, I didn't have that problem. So that's good, right? It makes me rethink about my priorities and all that. Unfortunately, it causes everything to go up in price, right? Relative to real currency, right? So it really goes to show that the value of gold and silver is what you can exchange it for down the road, right? The dollar price is kind of meaningless, right? So even if the price of gold and silver were to fall, if it buys more real estate or stocks or living expenses, that's what I'm shooting for, right? My goal is to acquire more precious metals to buy those things with, right? Not to acquire more dollars.